Okay, so in my last video, I talked about the upcoming AI-assisted Beatles song that's coming later this year. I got a lot of questions, so in this video, I'm going to go through and clarify some things about what it means to use AI in this specific instance, and I'll also be answering your comments and giving my opinion or thoughts on them. Let's get started. So one of the first comments I got a lot is George going to be on this track? And if so, didn't he explicitly say that he thought it was a lousy track and refused to play it? So my thoughts on this are, they wouldn't be releasing it as a Beatles song if George didn't do any work during the anthology sessions. So he likely recorded some guitar parts and even some harmony or vocal parts back in those sessions. However, he did indeed think the track was lousy, but it might have taken him a while to come to that conclusion, therefore him actually recording some stuff during those sessions. Also, if I'm not mistaken, another one of the main factors that he didn't like about the song was the audio quality of John's vocals, so that could have been what ultimately pushed him over the edge on deciding that he didn't want the song to be released. And that brings us on to, I think, the most important point of this video, and that is what it means in this context to use AI. Many people seem upset about the use of AI in this song, and I think that's because they don't really understand what the AI is doing. Let me explain. I think many of you have seen AI-generated voices of Paul and John singing songs they have never sung before. This is not the kind of AI they'll be using in this new song. The type of AI that they are using is one that simply takes the original demo of the song and splits it into separate tracks, with the help of machine learning to decipher what is actually going on in the song. This is the same technology used in Peter Jackson's Get Back documentary, and is what allowed them to make the audio sound clear and crisp. So in this new Beatles track, the use of AI will practically be like a really advanced noise reduction, so that John's poorly recorded demo tape can sound much cleaner than any manual attempt. Hope that clears things up, because many people that are against the use of AI in this song, I feel don't really know what it meant and just decided to hate on the idea simply because of the word AI. Just a side note, I do agree with many of you that were saying using AI-generated vocals would be cheating and wouldn't be the Beatles. I think that would be crossing a line, and I hope that never ends up officially happening. The next comment I received a lot is, if they release this as a single, what would be the B-side? And although we really don't have any idea of what it could be, it's fun to take a guess. I've seen a few people suggesting that it would be cool to have the Carnival of Light on the B-side, and I agree, that would be awesome, but it wouldn't fit on a standard 7-inch single, since the song is rumoured to be around 14 minutes, so perhaps a 12-inch single would be in order? Using the idea of a 12-inch single, many people have said that it would be nice if they remastered Free as a Bird and Real Life using the new AI technology, and I think that'd be a great idea. It'd probably look something like Now and Then on the A side and a remaster of Free as a Bird and Real Love on the B side. Or if they're just going to do a standard 7-inch single, they could put one of them on the B side, and you know, if that happens, my vote is Free as a Bird since it's my favourite of the two. Another potential B side is any of the other unfinished John Lennon demos, since there are loads to choose from. But since they wouldn't have George to record parts for it, I doubt that would happen. But you never know, there is a possibility that they tried to record other songs with George that never saw the light of day. One final suggestion I have for the B-side would simply be the original demo of Now and Then, without any of the Beatles overdubs or any of the AI magic, so we can have something to compare to. I think that could be a really nice way to show the differences and the work put into it. There are many more interesting comments to think about, but unfortunately I don't have time for them all. But if you want to give them a read, I suggest you go back to my other video and have a look through them. If you have any more questions, please put them down below or ask me on the Discord, and I'll try and get back to you. I would also like to thank everyone who watched and supported that video. It's really nice to hear from a community of like-minded Beatles fans. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you made it all the way to the end, please consider subscribing. From the last video, 98.9% of you who watched were not yet subscribed, so let's try and change that. Anyway, goodbye until next time. Bye.